All right, Richard, as always, be safe. Thanks for that report right now. The U.S. has said it needs Sunnis and Shiites to work together to fight ISIS, but the exact opposite may be what's happening. Here's a new report from Amnesty International. It says that Shia militias are taking advantage of the atmosphere of lawlessness and impunity to abduct and kill Sunni men, seemingly in reprisal or revenge for attacks by ISIS, which is, of course, a Sunni group. Even worse, it says the Shia-led government is letting this happen. Indira Lakshmanan covers foreign policy for Bloomberg News, and she's joining us now. Indira, nice to see you. I just want to get your take on this report right now and ultimately how much of an impact it could have on the U.S. mission there.
Look, it's very distressing. Amnesty International is a very well-respected group worldwide. They've said that dozens, scores of Sunni men have been grabbed in the last few months and killed as reprisals, as you said, for ISIS's attacks on the population that's Shia. Now, the problem with this is that we understand that even the families of these men who were abducted paid up to $80,000 for their release and were killed anyway. What I'm not sure of is whether it will make any difference in the course of, U.S. action or Iraqi government action, because as you said, the reports are that the Iraqi government has allowed this to take place, has done nothing about it.
Prime Minister al-Abadi there was supposed to help unite Sunnis and Shiites. This was the hope of the U.S. government. It was hanging in the balance. Success there based on a successful government being created there. So is his government succeeding or failing?
Look, it's only a couple of months in that we've even had this change of government, so I think it's too quick to say now to make a judgment on that. But so far, I think the belief is it's better than the government of Maliki that we saw before. But remember, at the beginning of Maliki's government, there was a lot of hope that he was going to stop sectarianism. I mean, this seems to be a sort of deeper problem that needs a lot more work. This is a politician who comes out of the same lane as Maliki.
So give us a sense of what the real risks are here, not the least of which is the potential for more moderate Sunnis to potentially side with ISIS in this situation here and end up ultimately swaying to that side of this equation, which has the potential to lead to more civil war.
Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I mean, we've also seen reports that are coming out in the last couple of days with ISIS basically outright saying that they support slavery, that they are, saying publicly how they've taken women and children hostage and made them into slaves. I hope that this is going to turn the Sunni population against them. The problem is they're now controlling 80% of Anbar province. As you said, there's a good chance that they could control everything from Raqqa and Syria all the way towards Baghdad. We had Martin Dempsey saying over the weekend that possibly the Baghdad airport looked like it was about to fall. I thought it was interesting that Iraqi security officials came back yesterday and said that's not true. The Baghdad airport was not on the verge of falling. So, the reports on the ground are somewhat unclear, but they seem to be advancing despite U.S. and coalition airstrikes.
And they're always nice to see you. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.